And with Annalee Dolls, we're here at the Gift and Home channel talking about how to get excited and how to get comfortable selling in the retail environment. Today's segment has a fun little name. I call it Use Names or Pretend. Essentially what happens is, names are a really powerful tool because when you use a name, you break down barriers with somebody and they want to interact with you. Well, a lot of times when in our store, people walk in all the time that we know have been there and we recognize them. So there's no reason we can't have a good interaction like we have had a past relationship, because we probably have. A great example of how this is done was while I was in a beauty shop. I was buying something for my wife, a nice little gift card. But while I was there, a lady came in and was buying some different makeups and different things and brought it up to the counter. And the lady behind it started talking with her like they were old friends. They started talking about what would look good with her, what colors work, yada yada, stuff I didn't understand, but it was a great interaction. And then at the last minute, the lady starts to ring her up. She looks up and says, "And who's your stylist?" And the customer just dropped. She just was devastated. Looked straight at her, straight in the eye, and said, "You are." Didn't realize the whole time. So that was a great example of how do you go about interacting with the customer that maybe you don't know their name, but you know they've been to your store before. She just kind of dropped the ball at the last second. A better way of handling it would have been to take their credit card at that point, ring them out, and before you hand the credit card back to the person, look down at it. Look at that name and say, "Thank you, Mrs. Wilson, for coming in today. Look forward to seeing you next time." So again, just because you don't know somebody's name doesn't mean that you don't know them. They've probably been to your store before and they probably have a relationship with you. Thank you for joining us again today on the Gift and Home channel. My name's Bob Watson. Look forward to seeing you soon.